Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with another episode in the series of the yet to be titled name of this type of journal. New, unique, antique covers, I don't know. But I thought what I would do is show you the progress that I made off camera. Where we left off last, we had pretty much got the basics down here. And we had got through most of these and the time got away from us. So I went ahead and finished up the last few days. They're pretty boring. So we need to do some work on them. So I'll just quickly flip through the first pack. First 16 days. And I did sew around them. I've got the corners rounded. So we're good to go there. But they still need, they could use, and at least a couple of pages must have some zhuzhing. However, what I need to be very careful or mindful of is that I have these rings. If I start making this too chunky monkey, it's not going, my plan is not going to work. So, see, like this one. I know I put the sanders on there, but still. And it is to write on. Did I make that a pocket? I think I might have. I could put a little tag in there, but it's pretty boring. Or I could sew. I guess I could sew that one. So I just have to be really mindful of that. Let's see. On our little list, I'm going to pull this over while I'm flipping through. By the way, I'm so glad you're here today. Jiminy Christmas. I just got right after it, didn't I? Whether you are new to the channel, this needs something. Goodness, where's that coming from? Or if you have been around for a while, I am so glad that you are here today as I have a coughing attack. I've had the sniffles a little bit, but I'm in denial that I'm getting sick, so let's just go with that. So then we went on to day 17. So we need pockets. I do have I've sewn, I've done the trims. I don't want to get too many more in there. Again, bulk. The bases, each one of these bases we need to work on front and back, except for the last cover. And I need to consider the rings. Stamping and stenciling, I don't think that I'm going to need to worry about. I don't think I'm going to need to use napkins, but I do want to use some vintage postcards or greeting cards and some vintage photos. So those two things are still on my list to get. And then on this sheet, I have, I don't need any pockets in signature 1, but I need a whole bunch in this signature. So I went ahead and measured them ahead of time. So this needs something. And the other thought that I had is, while I had planned to adorn all of these, my thought was this: maybe not. Maybe I should just leave them blank, because if you think about it, when it's, it's going to be, you could stand it up like this, lay it down like this, but you could flip it, and truthfully, you could undo the hinges, and so then you would have even more writing space. So I think it's best to leave well enough alone. And the thing is I want your feedback, and I hope you give it to me. However, I may, because I film ahead, I might have already made a bad choice. I don't know. Is there a bad choice, though? It's going to be fun. And I think it'll be cute. So, few decisions I made. Leave the backside as plain as possible. Like that one has something on it, but don't bulk it out. I have one page, it's right next one, that I couldn't help myself. That looked just so cute on there. It needs a word or something. So these were the last few pages. I did this one, this, that, and this is the 31st. So I ended up being able to combine a couple things and then keep it to the 31 pages. So we are good with that. We just need to, as I always say, zhuzh it. We need some zhuzhing. I also recognized that these work wonderful. Well, not like that. The bigger one worked better. Now it's not going to work. but they sit nicely. They did. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so this is a stack of things that we could possibly use later for those. But what we're going to do now is we're going to bust these out and work on them a little bit. Now, initially, well, one thought I did have. What did I do with that? I thought on this back cover, because I'm going to leave this one blank. I just like how it looks. It's an antique card. I thought about putting this on there. So, that's an option. Although, again, it bulks it up quite a bit. Oh, and it's in the way of the holes. So, this lady that still looks like she's constipated is not going to go in there. She'll have to just go somewhere else. But my thought was with these, like this, I love the background. So I thought, let's maybe make that kind of simple. But then I thought, what about, because this doesn't really go with the color scheme. I have a whole bunch of, I think these are KB and Friends, that a whole bunch of digitals of vintage ornament boxes. And this is how I actually, this is how I do a big display with all of my vintage and antique Christmas ornaments, books, that kind of things. So I thought, well, why couldn't we do that same thing here? Because when I actually printed these, I printed them on regular paper. So, I mean, no. And that's cardstock anyway. But if we just do it like, okay, we got a big thing full of, I don't know, not that one. I think it might be kind of cute. It's kind of simple. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's a little bit vintage. It's a little bit quirky. I thought that I was going to do in this one a whole bunch of chroma collage with, with my little black and whites and all of that. But it just didn't lend itself that much. I mean, I'll just leave the little family with the kid with the frog in his pocket up front. And we'll just let everybody use their own imagination and create their December daily however they wish. How about that? Oh, I hate inking on camera, but, well, not that I hate it. That's a very strong word. I just don't want you guys to have to watch it. But if we're going to get this done, we got to do it. So I feel like we'll see where we end up today, because I don't feel very decisive. Well, that's just the thing. I don't want to have those covered, so maybe I'll put a little something. And I'm okay if it hangs off, and then I'll just, and I'll trim it if I need to. I really like this one. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, we're just going to slap these down. So we want this one on the top of there. Okay. I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. Now, if all goes well, I will have this done could I say by tomorrow? I might be able to do it by tomorrow. And then I can list it by Saturday in the Maker's Market. So it will be up for sure before Thanksgiving. I gotta look here. not loving this one there, but I don't want it to be all... All right, just take you out. If you don't like it, don't use it. All right, now I need something right there. What's it gonna be, kids? Oh, here's a green one. Or, wait. Will one of these work? Let's just cut one of these out and see. Oh, I got other things too. Oh gosh. Maybe we do this on each one and just make it a little different. Nah. Hang on, I got this too. No, I think I'm sticking with the... I found one. Whether I like it or not, it's going in here, okay? Remember I said that. So what has everyone been working on? I, in all honesty, have been spending my week working on the Maker's Market and a great deal of time on, you will see this afterwards, on the Little Golden Book sale. Wowza. Wowza. That was a lot of work, but fun just the same. All right, put it down. Do it. So I'm really liking this project. I'm still itching to get out my assemblage pieces. Oh, shoot. You gotta quit worrying about it. I'm going to put this one down because I know it it really needs to be offset. And if there's space and room and it's not too crowded when I get done, I may add some some wet. Some kind of trim or something. But I sure like how nicely this goes down, being on just regular paper. And I remember last year when I printed it on here, I was like, darn it. I did not want that. What a waste of my ink, right? And I'm kind of glad that I did it that way. Now, the mistake, I ended up needing them for something. They didn't print as well either because I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know. I'm not sure what printer I had at the time. All right, let's trim this one off. Well, that's going to be... Make sure everything's down really well. This, you got some glue on you. Okay. No, just imagine there'd be a box that says Christmas on it. That's a wooden box, and that would look pretty much like my Christmas display. I feel like something needs to go right here. Where's that? Oh, I had, what's this say? What do these say? Maybe Mary and Britt. Just to break that up a little bit. Do I need anything else? I mean, you can always use more, right? Those are all words. And then I guess there's not a whole lot of choices there. Okay. Well, I like that for now. However, this is going to be a problem. I don't know. I think I need to trim it just a little bit more. Now I risk it not being straight, but let's see, is it? I'm just going to put a tad bit more glue because it's right on the fabric part of that. There we go. That one seems okay. We need some down here. Hang on. All right, so we've got this. We flip it. We've got our first signature in there. Now we're on to the front of signature number 2. Well, oops, I'm making a mess. Well, I don't know. This is the problem. I don't know what I did with everything. I do really like the look of these vintage greeting cards. Oh, that's what I had. So I don't want it to go outside of here. I kind of marked it just because I like how that all looks kind of layered up. So I do have maybe, I was thinking, oh, here, deck the halls. I do have a piece of music over there drying. Okay, what if deck the hall? I thought it was halls. Guess we're only decking one hall in this Christmas song. Is it? I don't know. I always thought it was deck the halls. Okay, let's see if we just kind of do this. And I'm okay with it like that. I'm not ripping the rest of it yet until me just ripping with abandonment. Abandon, not abandonment. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. I mean, we still might not use it, but at least we're going to try it. It's really all going to depend on how flat this is going to lay. Now it will go all the way to the bottom, so that's not going to matter as much. I kind of want that covered, this piece, but I can cover it with something else. Oh, darn it. I kind of wanted, oh well. Here, I'm just taking away some of the bulk. this is a good, like, if you got aggression, had a bad day, start going after some paper. All right, we're just going to smush. You know, yeah, we'll just use this. Because, you know, then you're committed. Ooh, that was a big glob. And we're not going to worry too much about it because we're going to put some pretties on it. You see how you can kind of move that a little bit? Sort of, but I want it to be look like it's kind of smushed up without having a lot of bulk. All right. Deck the hall. Come on now. All right. Let's cut out some of these cutie patooties. I had one that, I mean, I have hundreds of real ones. But, do I know where they're at the very moment? We're just going to make life easy on us, and we're going to cut this. First strip, cut a couple of those out, see what we like. Kind of, it'll be collage-esque. Okay, I think that repeats, so let's see what we end up here. I'm not sure I'm liking that Santa. I'm feeling and I said I don't want to go quite, so I want to keep that in a little bit further. This one, we need some circles in here. It's just not, it's not cutting it for me. I can't have all those squares. Oh, here, we can use some of these. So these kind of look like little greeting cards, you know, maybe they're hanging. Oh, I could have done that too. Like they were hanging on display. Well, it's not happening. So now these I'm going to have to press down a little bit more because I got a little bouquet. And I'm okay that the hole is right there for the, okay. Let's see, I do like that one there, so let's put him down. I've got to remember that our sale starts an hour earlier today. Well, not today when you're watching this, but on the day I'm filming. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a little... It works. I am spending a little more time smooshing. I feel like I need one more square or rectangle. Where did those go? Let's see. like this little snowman. I like both of these snowmen. I need to make it a point to go find all my vintage. I've got vintage labels. I've got my own vintage ones. I got digitals too. That would mean that you'd have to sit here and watch me fussy cut. I will not put you through all that. Look at, I like the Santa up here too. He's... And I do like this one too. Okay, is it? I like almost all of them. Oh, that's got a Poochie McPoocherson on there, a little poodle. There's a little grouping of 3. That's kind of a, well, it's kind of a grouping of 4. And maybe break this up with that. You can go there, and then we'll get a couple more. Yeah, looking good, kids. And then, well, once again, I don't know when this is going to air, but I'm pretty sure it's airing after the 5,000 subscriber celebration party. So hopefully if you were there, you won some great prizes and had a good time. Santa. I also had, do I even know what this, oh yeah, it was the one I was thinking about putting that cabinet card on, but that won't work. Okay, let's do another one of these. I like the candles. Whoa. And now, I had this big thing of, no. Let's look at this. Don't mind it. I'm going to take my pokey tool and do this right now. There we go. All's good. All right, so just for giggles here. I don't know, I might still want to add something else. Okay, how much time? Oh, we're... Okay, this is another one of these that's, I don't... This may take some forethought because this is... You know what I have, but I don't know if I really like it for this because it might be a little too modern. Well, maybe not. This I think Sandy gave me. And I really like it, but I'm just thinking, is it too much on there? Okay, I think I need to call this a video, do some thinking, and decide if I want to be finished with that. You know what? I also didn't really zhuzh those up very much, but that's okay. Deck the hall. I'm still not over that. Okay, so we need to decide what we're going to do with this and if we're going to do anything with this. So maybe I will have this out and you guys can give me some feedback. But we've got to take this into consideration because it's really rough. And I'm afraid things might not stick to it. So, we will have at least one, whoa, maybe two more in the series. We need to finish up the pages. We need to decide on these last two things, and I can bind it off, off camera. You guys don't have to be put through that misery. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we will see you soon. Cheers.